Hey everyone, this is Mary. Welcome back to my kitchen. I saw that there was a lot of interest in the air fryer, and I don't think I really talked about it or did a recipe with the air fryer. So kind of wanted to come in here real quick and do a little bit of kind of a walkthrough on our air fryer. So I think it's terrific. It's probably, in all the years that I've sold Pampered Chef, it's probably in my top 10 products of all time. I think it's a terrific product. So this is it. It's pretty compact. It's I used to have a Ninja coffee maker, and it was about the size of that. So it doesn't take up a lot of space. I don't have a lot of counter space, so sometimes I leave it out on the counter. A lot of times I'll pick it up and I'll put it into a cupboard and then bring it back and forth. It just kind of depends, but we use it quite often for a variety of reasons, and I'll talk to you about those. So the way it comes, I think, is personally perfection. I think everything that you need for it comes when you buy it. And what that is you get a, this is going to be, you can cook in this, or cook on it. You know, if I'm doing vegetables or whatnot, I'll cook them on here, even put cookies on here if you want to, but it's a roasting tray and it just slides right here in the bottom, and that's kind of where it lives. Okay, you get 2 of these trays, even though there is room for a third one. So it comes with 2 of these trays, just like that. And again, there's a room for a third one that you can purchase if you want to, but it comes with 2. It also comes with this rotating basket, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. And so you do a variety of things in here. And there's a gear. So there's a gear, and you can't really see it probably from this video, but on the left side, this is what turns it. So when it's not hot, and when I'm putting it in here, I typically will go in, put it on the left side first, and then seat it correctly on the right side. When it's hot, you're wondering, like, how in the heck do you get it out? There's a retrieval tool. It just goes right there, and it pulls it right out. Okay, super easy to use. It also comes with a spit. I didn't actually bring it out of the cupboard. You can do a pork loin in here. You can do a whole chicken on there, whole head of cauliflower if you're roasting it. So there's all kinds of fun things that you can do on the spit. Hang on, I'm going to go right here for a second. I'll talk about these here in a second. So that's what comes with it. Also comes with a cooking guide that I shared with you, some of the other cooking guide in the blender the other day. Not only directions on how to use it, but a lot of really nice recipes. So how you use it. You can use it as your toast. I don't have a toaster oven. I haven't had one in a million years. So this is our toaster oven. You can reheat in here. Reheat pizza, reheat food from the restaurant from the night before. It does a really nice job, and instead of zapping it in the microwave and really kind of toughening up, especially bread items, right? It does a really nice job. You can dehydrate. I've actually made a jerky. I just followed the recipe that's in the Pampered Chef cooking guide. Super easy. It took a couple hours. Really, and jerky is very expensive. So if you have somebody in your family that likes to eat jerky, and you want to make some on your own and save a lot of money and get a better quality product, that's the key. You can do that. The rotisserie, you can roast, you can bake in here, you can do chocolate chip cookies if you want to, brownies. Some of our products will go, you know, like the small cast iron pans, the small cast iron skillets. This is called our modular sheet pan, and I'll talk to you about this in a second. But it comes with 3 of our sheet pans, 2 of this size, and you have to use the rack. But then you can roast right in there, okay? So a lot of different options. One of the other things that is an optional piece is called a mess catcher. So I haven't really used it a whole lot, to be very honest with you. But you can, you know, I've seen people use it for bacon, you know, because there's a space there, then the grease can go down in there. You can just use this by itself. It's silicone, a really nice heavy grade silicone. And then these are our fruit fruit leather trays, I think is what they're called. It's a set of 3 of them. I've made fruit leather in them one time. It was just okay. It wasn't really kind of my deal. However, I really like these because, again, they're nice and they're sturdy. You know, they're not going to wobble on you. There's a rim around it, so it keeps them nice and sturdy. But I love it for this because they're silicone, so again, it makes a nice, easy, catches a lot of the crusty stuff, you know, like if you're doing cookies or, you know, Texas toast or something like that, this will help kind of catch it too. So those are some of the optional pieces. So how do I use it? I use it, like I said, for reheating, use it for toaster oven, for bagels, English muffins, because you can, you know, you're not relegated to the small little slit, you know, that's in a typical toaster oven. I will tell you, or toaster, I will tell you this, it doesn't have a cord holder. So I bought these, I think can you see it? It's black on here. But it's that one that I bought from Amazon. I think I shared it with you guys the other day. Somewhere in here. Here we go. It just mounts right on the back of your appliance. And so I just put it on there, and that way I can twist my cords around there with no problem at all. I usually, when I keep it on the counter, I keep it unplugged because there's no on-off switch for this guy, all right? And that doesn't really make any difference to me, but it's always going to be blinking, and that's annoying to me. So I just unplug it. And when we're ready to use it, just plug it back in. Let me tell you something. Reheating food is terrific. Cooking food in here is really, really wonderful. And I love to make my own croutons. So I know that sounds kind of stupid, but because you buy them in a grocery store in a bag, there's a lot of really bad croutons out there in the world, and I'm not a fan of them. They're hard, they're brittle, they don't have any, they don't have good taste. They're just not good. And so I started, oh gosh, probably a year ago, making my own croutons. So it's literally just any kind of bread. You know, I live in Cincinnati, so there's local Kroger's. And so, you know, they always have like leftover bread or hot dog buns in the, you know, the next day, you know, pile, right? You know, that you can buy them cheaper. And that's really where I buy it at. I just buy them, I come home, I cut them up into, you know, crouton sizes, put them in a bowl, I put olive oil and just some salt and pepper. You can do other flavorings. We have Pampered Chef wonderful seasonings, but I just have always just kind of always go back to just olive oil and some salt and a little bit of pepper. And I mix it all up in here, and I put them in this. You can also do those really yummy pecans or almonds or cashews that you see at fairs and festivals that have that cinnamon sugar on it. I do them in here. I'm telling you right now, you will absolutely never want to ever buy them at one of those places. Doesn't compare. They're delicious. So if you want that recipe, let me know. All right, so what I do is, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I, you know, put all the cut up bread with the olive oil and the seasoning in there, close it up. Now remember, it's cold when I start. I always make sure that this opening is on top because it just allows it to kind of be weighted correctly, if you will. And I find it easier to slide this out a little bit. Put it on the left side and the right side, and now it's locked in there. I turn it to air fry, and it populates for 25 minutes at 400 degrees. I hit the rotate button, and the little icon is there. I press this, and I don't want it to be 25 minutes. Usually they take about 10 to 12 minutes. I can adjust the temperature down, or the time down. The 400 is the same. Press it, and then it goes. And you can see, I don't know if you can see in here, but can you see the basket is rotating? If I did not hit the rotate button, the basket's not going to rotate. The only time the basket rotates is if you turn it on rotisserie. So I don't want to be confusing to anybody about what's happening. I don't want to get down to too much of the weeds, but If you have any questions when you get yours, or if you have one already and you have any questions, let me know. One is done and they're hot, obviously. I use my retrieval tool. I take it out. And I use this modular sheet pan all the time because it's perfect. So it's the perfect size for this rotisserie basket. And then I take the end of it, I open it up, or, you know, take it to open it up, just pop it in there, and then just dump all the croutons in there, and then just keep reloading. So super, super easy to do. Chicken nuggets, chicken wings, just really anything. A lot of times people just think of air fryers as just for frozen food. I very seldom buy any frozen food. It's not what I do. I like to cook, so I'll make it here at home, but it just does a super job. So anyway, that's it about the air fryer. If you have any questions or you want that pecan recipe, let me know, and I'm happy to share it with you. All right, that's it. I'll see you later. Bye.